It's time. It's time. It is finally time, baby. It look college football season right there, right there. I don't gamble on baseball because I have no idea what's going on. The NBA, Lord have mercy, we know how bad that is. But football, it's a little different, and I love it because you see, all this conference realignment has brought us to this point. The point to where we get to find out what teams are resting on their conference and which ones are just going to get the job done. And I do believe this year is going to be the Cards year. The schedule looks great, and I, for one, don't buy into conference propaganda. I don't care what conference you're from. I care, do you win the game? And I know I'm not the only one who thinks there's a lot of teams out here and their fans, they do a lot of talking for the accomplishments of the conference. Not what they do, but the conference. To some people, just being a part of somebody's success, it just means more than winning. Thank God, not the Cards, who beat UK last year. Finally, yes, it took a while. We had COVID and a whole bunch of stuff happened. So, look, you know what? I'm glad the Cards are finally back on track, and I do see them having a great year this year. In fact, I think they may go further than they've ever gone before. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy year. We got so much going on. That's what I love about this schedule. But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful schedule. We got EKU, James Madison. The bye week comes in at a perfect time. So you're talking about you get two cupcakes. And honestly, we'll even come back to that because I feel like the word cupcake is no longer relevant because just because it looks like an easy game because of history or whatever, these are two teams that I feel like are going to break that too. So we really got to watch EKU, James Madison, Bowling Green, Pitt, Virginia, Miami, Boston College. The bye week coming in right after that, Pitt and Virginia is going to be beautiful. You got California, Clemson, SMU, and some Smurfs from Lexington. But I think it's going to be a dope schedule. It's going to be a dope year. And I really love this part right here about for EKU. They're transitioning over to the United Athletic Conference. As we all see, everybody's moving, which is nothing new to Louisville. Louisville's been in the Metro Conference USA. Oh shoot, we was just in that one. Honestly, for being real, whatever athletic conference we were in when we won the championship back in 2013. Thank you. Yes, it did happen in basketball. Just in case y'all didn't know, you can't delete actual events. You can try. I mean, some people tore down statues. Civil War still happened. Crazy. But I digress, man. Some people in history, bro, they just hate it. But big shout out to EKU. As I said earlier, they are on the come up. EKU, they're looking for bigger and better things. The USC and the ASUN will remain independent conferences, each their own automatic qualifying bid at a postseason play. Both conferences will continue to meet the NCAA sports sponsorship and membership standards. I hate conference realignment. It's breaking down a lot of traditions and things like that. But at the same time, I feel like it's also going to bring some new traditions, and a lot of teams are going to benefit, and a lot of teams are going to get exposed. There's going to be some teams that are going to gain a lot of ground, more recruits. They're going to get better facilities, and some teams are going to get exposed by these newcomers in their conference. That's what I'm love. That it's a love hate with conference realignment. I do hate not seeing all the cool rivalries. I do hate not seeing a lot of the traditions that used to be part of a lot of these old teams meeting up. But at the same time, it gives teams like EKU that's been on the come up for a while a chance to move up to something new. It's bittersweet. Change is always difficult. What can we say? James Madison is a scary team because, my God, man. Teams like this are like just mad annoyingly good. 11 Dukes selected to the 2025 Phil Steele preseason all Sun Belt team. And I understand to those who are in the Power Five, some people see that and they're like, it's the Sun Belt. What does that mean? Bro, that don't mean, bro, I'm telling you, 11, they got some dogs on that squad, man. And that's going to be tough. But I feel like it's going to be a great test for the Cards. It's going to be a great test for Miller Moss. This game right here is going to show a lot about who the Cards are, because anybody from Louisville, we know the one thing we hate the most. We hate when the team seems to take games too lightly. Great example. I understand things might have happened. People might have been hurt. That Stanford game last year, I know a lot of Louisville fans are still shaking their heads at that. That was painful. One, there was barely anybody in the stadium, so you can't blame crowd noise or anything like that. It was a great day. Like, to lose in that fashion still stings, and I feel like Brom is. I know Brom has not gotten over that loss to Stanford. It still hurts. It sucks. But James Madison is a great example why you can't take no team lightly. We are talking 11 Dukes selected to the Phil Steele preseason all Sun Belt. I don't care what conference you're in. 11 from one team. Bruh, that's all right. Cards, as long as they keep their head on the swivel, we're going to have that win. But it's still going to be an interesting game. That game right there, I feel like it's going to be the best value ticket you'll get this year. If you want a good game and not pay a whole bunch for a U of L game, that's the ticket. That right there, if you haven't ever like sat like right below the party deck, that is hands down, this is a party deck game. This is a party deck game. This is the game you want to get your popcorn for that one. I know the Cards are going to come out on top, but I feel like that one's going to be a sticky one. Moving on, bro. Look at that. Good old Eddie George. Eddie George coaching Bowling Green. You know, the fake Bowling Green, not WKU. Fake Bowling Green head football coach Eddie George from the Tennessee Titans. Eddie George making teams relevant again, bro. He did it for the Tennessee Titans. Man, hopefully he did it for Tennessee State for a little bit too, and hopefully he can do it for the Bowling Green Falcons. Now, look, Eddie George, pretty decent coach. You can't knock him. He's moving up from the HBCU class. He's in the MAC. Louisville should run away with this. Now, I feel like Eddie George, he might have something up his sleeve, man. Like, dude has something to prove. Ever since that Super Bowl, let's keep it a buck. He has something to prove. He was literally like that close from winning the Super Bowl. So I know that's still in his head. And bringing a lot of these college teams up, I know that feels good. I know he loves being a mentor. Kind of mad he left Tennessee State, man. That'd have been cool if he just stayed there. But I mean, hey, bro. Y'all really want to talk about investment? I'm for real. Like, before y'all knock Eddie George from leaving Tennessee State, I hate him for leaving too. But let's keep it a buck. And to that Tennessee State alumni, I'll even throw in my Harry. Y'all go to games. I know what's up. Y'all better quit acting like y'all ain't got no money, because the thing is, I don't care what that bill says, it's still money, baby. It's still money. Eddie George going off the bigger and better over here at Bowling Green Falcons. I would love to go to this game. I know I'm probably going to be working at Sports and Social that night, but man, that's going to be fun. I just want an autograph. I ain't going to lie. Very few people I would want an autograph from. Eddie George, just an inspiration. Dude's a legend. That close, Tennessee Titans fans, from winning the Super Bowl. I can't say nothing, though. Just ignore me. Speaking of my Bengals, of course, what a transition. Also, I hate Pittsburgh from like the bottom of my soul. Everything about Pittsburgh sucks, except for their DJ. They got a cool DJ at Pitt. Pitt, what's up? Man, the bane of U of L's existence. Let me tell you something. The Pitt Panthers. It doesn't matter if it is baseball, volleyball, basketball, football, tiddlywinks, Grand Theft Auto, bro. You gonna see Pitt versus Louisville. It is annoying. They got new safeties too. So I really feel like that wasn't just for I don't feel like they just stacked it just for Pitt. I feel like they stacked it for Louisville. Because Louisville bombs on Pitt when it comes to football, baby. They love to throw that ball. They love to rip it. But you see, man, Pittsburgh got some grit to them. And that's what I can't stand. You see, the biggest fear I got is, yup, it is at Pitt. Playing at Pitt is just, look, I understand the SEC. I got y'all bias and stuff or whatever. There's just something special with urban environment teams that you cannot get in the rural environments. I hate this whole it just mean more, look at the Big Ten type deal, you feel me? I get it that you built an institution in the middle of nowhere in a place where everything relies around you. I understand. When you're the only thing that's going for it, yes, we get it. Yeah. Cute. Now do that when you have a whole bunch of stuff going around that can steal everybody's attention, okay? That's the type of stuff I love. Shout out to Pitt. Shout out to Miami. Shout out a lot to my urban schools, the ones that are built in the city. We're not in some country bumpkin town, my guy. We're not the only thing going. You feel me? Just saying. It's not that it just means more. That's all you have. When you have nothing, you damn right you better celebrate it. Like it's the only thing that matters. We understand. So miss me with that it just means more. Nah, my guy. Because if you think, shout out to Vanderbilt, great example. If it just meant more, that place be packed too. Just saying. If it just meant more, Lexington would sell out every time. Just saying. Just saying. But yeah, Pittsburgh, hands down, always a fight. Louisville, Pittsburgh is. I'm really starting to hate Pittsburgh almost more than I hate UK. I gotta be real. Like their fans ain't like jerks or anything. I will take a Pittsburgh fan over a West Virginia fan any day of the week. So let me start there. Pittsburgh fans, awesome. West Virginia fans, my God. It's like the SEC but in poverty. You're yelling at nothing. You're not doing anything. Why are you so mad? Why are you so mad? Pittsburgh fans, y'all cool. But my God, when it comes to playing Pittsburgh versus Louisville, it is hands down probably one of the most intense games. It's always a nail biter down to the wire. Like, I dare you to watch a Pittsburgh Louisville game without having more than 4 or 5 shots of bourbon or tequila, dog. It is almost utterly impossible. It is almost utterly impossible not to drink during that game. You're going to need something to watch that game. Pittsburgh, Louisville, that is one of the one games on this schedule that I am concerned about. Pittsburgh, in Pittsburgh, they got a dope DJ who rocks that crowd too, so I think we got it, but it's going to be close. And moving on to teams. Yeah, we got Virginia, the Virginia Cavaliers next after Pittsburgh. Virginia is another one of those weird teams. Virginia likes to beat themselves. Their crowd really doesn't travel like that either. I think that's the one thing I hate about Virginia, especially because I do shows over at Sports and Social for football games. So if you don't go to Louisville games, a lot of people come to the Sports and Social downtown 4th Street Live. We got the lights every time Louisville scores. It sounds just like the dang stadium. We have so much fun. But Virginia, man, they're focusing this year on closing out games. Under Tony Elliott, look, they had a 5-7 record last year. They could be a good team this year. We'll see what improvements. I never expect much from Virginia, and I don't even think their fans expect much from their football team. They're still living in the past of their boring basketball play style. But yeah, no one's really concerned about Virginia. I'm more concerned about what will the team be like after the Pittsburgh game. That's the thing that sucks about this Virginia game. It really depends on what happens the previous game. So I feel like the team goes through a tough game. If they battle, if they fight, it's that one thing. Don't get lax, stay focused, stay crisp, stay sharp. Even after a war and you're going into something a little bit more comfortable, don't get comfortable. Virginia, they gonna do their best, man. But I don't see it. I don't see Virginia giving Louisville too much of a fight. Shout out to the U over here playing the ACC's redheaded stepchild, Notre Dame. Here's my thing about Notre Dame. I I'm annoyed with them because one, they barely beat Louisville last year. It was a close game. The previous year, we all stormed the field. I had lost my voice. That was a wild night. Look, Notre Dame, just join the ACC in football and stop all this nonsense. You know what makes me so mad about this whole conference realignment stuff? If it wasn't for some smart executives back in the day that got these rights to NBC for Notre Dame, I see why they're not in the ACC. They ain't trying to split that money up. I understand. But I'm just saying, dude, look, if Notre Dame was in the ACC, there would be no, oh, the ACC's down. Bro, forget what y'all say. ACC, Notre Dame is a pseudo ACC team. I don't care what anyone says. That's what they are, okay? They're basically like the Red Hood of college football. You're part of the team, Notre Dame. Your success, let's go. We cheer for you. We want y'all to do great. Throwing marshmallows at people is a hilarious tradition, especially when you throw them at the band. But Notre Dame versus Miami is going to be a great kickoff to this whole conference means everything in college football. Miami, you got one job. Beat Notre Dame. And your fans got to fill the damn stadium. That's all we ask. Oh my gosh. Look. I know it's an urban school, and I understand that it's in Miami-Dade. I understand bro, it's not in downtown Miami. I get it, and I understand. I've been to Miami. It is expensive as hell just to get from one bridge to the next. Everything costs money in Miami. I totally understand. But fans of Miami Hurricanes, my God, my brother in Christ, if y'all do not show up to this game, move the stadium. Change it. Something. Get a new one. Because, Lord, I'm sick and tired of watching these great Miami games. And there's no one there. All these green seats. Show up, bruh. And if you don't, like, even to the team, show up. Y'all got to beat Notre Dame. Notre Dame's a good team, but they can be beat. Louisville was just a few plays away from beating a national championship appearance team. Bro, y'all don't hear me, bro. This is why I'm so excited about this Louisville season. I really do feel like the Cards can win a championship this year. And I don't care about your opinions. I care more about what's on paper and the road there, baby. Miami beat Notre Dame and then lose to Louisville. That's going to be the rubber match right there. Another nasty game. Miami versus Louisville is going to be gross, sick, unnecessarily fun. But, dude, it's going to be in Miami, and I'm way too broke to be there, so make sure y'all come to Sports and Social for the Miami-Louisville game. Look, you are not going to go all the way to 305. Let's understand. Now, if you got that money, go check the Cards. I know my people in that tax bracket for the Cards will be there. But for those of us who are not, Sports and Social, we got you. That's simple. Just come through, drinks. They gonna take care of you. We got the sound for the game. We gonna have the music, everything. Trust me, you do not gotta spend all that money if you ain't got it. Don't try to go broke in Miami. I'm looking at you dead in your face. If you think $5,000 is enough to go to Miami, you are wrong. You are wrong. That's all I'm saying. You will be so disappointed. You will be so disappointed. It's not enough. Virginia Tech. Ugh. Oh, no, I'm tripping. We got Boston College. Thank God. Nobody want to buy that. Bill O'Brien. Look, Boston College. Nice fan base, cool people. Not intimidated by this, really. The cool thing is it's in the city. Boston College, I don't think they do well here. Show up to this game, fans. I do feel like Louisville does have a tend to have we got this syndrome. Even the fans sometimes. The Boston College game is usually a good value. It can be a struggle if Louisville likes to fight themselves. As long as Louisville can keep their head straight and stay healthy after that Miami game, this Boston College game should be nothing. Bill O'Brien, Bill Belichick, all the Bills, man, they all just trying. I don't know what y'all trying to do, bro. We'll see. We'll see, Bills. I personally don't think anybody named Bill right now is going to have a good year in college football, and that's okay. Trying to win 8 games for the first time since 2009. There's no reason for the Cards not to beat this team. Moving on. This is where it gets gross because, hands down, one of the nastiest places to play is Virginia Tech. Blacksburg, Virginia. And real Louisville fans, we have a certain kind of hatred for Virginia Tech. We still don't like Marcus. We don't like Marcus Vick, and that's okay. You don't like Marcus Vick. I don't like Marcus Vick. So for us old school Louisville fans who remember, it's an extra FU to Virginia Tech for this day. Big shout out to all those who got the bread to go out there. If you ain't, you already know where I'm going to be. Bruh, nah, Sports and Social, we going to turn up for this one. They going to get lit? Sports and Social, we getting lit for Virginia Tech. We ready. It's going to be a war, all right? Virginia Tech ain't never been no slouch. They ain't never been weak, bro. I don't care what they records say. Virginia Tech, to me, is like the South Carolinas of the world. They are seriously like your old school Nebraskas of the world. I can't really say too much about right now for them. Old school Nebraska of the world. They will beat you in, bro. They some fighters. So I love Virginia Tech, but that is a true blue collar school. Blue collar coaches. Whoo! That's gonna be a fun game right there, boy. That's gonna be a war. Oh my goodness. And this is why I love this schedule. It's just full of ups and downs. As soon as we get all the way up, we come right back home to face UC Berkeley. They got Riverboat Ron as the general manager of the program. Now, personally, I feel like Riverboat Ron should have been the damn coach. Do you want to win games or not? Just saying. But I feel Ron. He's old. He don't feel like dealing with kids that much. I get it. UC Berkeley, it's our cuddly team on the West Coast. Fun Twitter. If you have their Twitter is hilarious. Hands down, the Twitter account for UC Berkeley is, I think it's Barstool UC Berkeley. Yeah, Barstool UC Berkeley might be the funniest account on Twitter. I'm not even on Twitter no more, and they're still funny. I'm on Blue Sky. Just saying, y'all know why I'm not gonna be on Twitter. Like, seriously, I ain't gonna be fighting with y'all all day. I ain't got time for that. UC Berkeley should be an easy game. Please, Cards, stay focused. Fans, yep, another cheap ticket. UC Berkeley, they fans ain't gonna show up. They don't have fans. They studying. They ain't got no fans. I have never met a UC Berkeley fan in the flesh. I personally don't think they exist outside of California. There's no such thing. It's a myth. What's not a myth is Clemson. I ain't got to say nothing. Every bartender, every server, every DJ, every cover band. Boy, if you are in the nightlife, entertainment, bar industry, you know Clemson game. You got that circuit on your calendar. You ready for it. You already know that Friday, November 14th, those Tigers are coming down to the 502, and they ain't broke. That's all I'm going to say. I love y'all tradition. Shout out to all the people in Clemson. Let me tell you from the personal bottom of my heart, y'all might be my second favorite fan base besides my Louisville Cardinals. Bruh, bringing $2 bills to show the economic impact of your city is hands down the most baller thing you can do. Who gives a damn how drunk you can get, LSU? Bruh, we will buy your house. Play with us. Play with us. We will buy your house and put a paw print on it and storm the field even if we win, even if we lose. Still don't understand that. The whole coming together the Paul thing is wild to me. But Ain't gonna be no gather at the Paul this year, baby, because you already know what it is, man. They coming to the 502, and we are not losing to Clemson. Boy, every Louisville fan has a vein right there for Clemson. We beat them once, it ain't enough. We gotta get them again. Brian Brown already know, boy. This is that game. Dabo gonna be Dabo, but man, let me tell you something. This is the game that's gonna determine if Louisville's gonna go to the championship or not. Louisville beats Clemson, sign it, seal it, deliver it. I don't give a damn who we playing. That's a win. Period. Championship game, we gonna win it. I don't care. Bring on Bama, bring on Georgia. I don't care if it means more that you live out in the middle of nowhere. Beat us, baby. We don't care. Let us have a playoff game in the city of Louisville, and I promise you. Y'all kill me, man. Y'all fall for that propaganda all the time. Paul Feinbaum. Who's he paid for? Come on, man. I know who you voted for. I can tell everybody who voted for all that. It just means for y'all easily swayed. That's all I'm going to say. That's as political as I'm going to get. Easily swayed. I'm telling you right now. Cards beat Clemson. If they go undefeated to this point, Cards beat Clemson. Undefeated, one loss. One loss, I'll give them the playoff. If they go undefeated, they're going to win it all. I don't care what no one says with that. Call me delusional. Say whatever you want in the comments, bruh. But make sure you say it with your chest. Don't whisper. The one thing I say on my comments, don't whisper. Say it with your chest. All right? Don't do any of that. Oh, look at them. Say what you mean. We don't do that weak speak. Go somewhere else with that. Say what you mean. SMU, it don't get no better, baby. What can money buy you? SMU quarterback is a leader. Jennings, bruh, it's going to be another fight. Y'all need to quit saying ACC's weak, bro. Let me tell you something. Pittsburgh, SMU, Virginia Tech, Clemson. Those are 4 teams right there that are just nasty. And Miami, 5. SMU gonna do something, baby. Y'all let them ponies play now. Remember last time, before they got that death penalty, when they could put some money in, baby. This is Dallas, and this is Moneyball. I'm telling you, unless your institution has significant income coming in through its boosters, I'm telling you, Moneyball's gonna win. And it means more than just what they get on campus. What are they doing around the campus? That's what people ain't seeing, man. Y'all don't see my mayor, right? My mayor trying to make an entertainment district in Louisville. I'm telling you why he's trying to make an entertainment district in Louisville. It's not just because. It's not just because we need one. Louisville recruits want more to do. They want more nightlife. Say I'm lying. Name one Louisville recruit that came to you like, man, I wish Louisville had more nightlife. I'm telling you. Now, it ain't going to be Miami. But if you a recruit, why you really want to go to Miami? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Why you really want to go to Miami? Oh, my God. Last and least, definitely least, we play this team that relies its entire existence on the achievements of others. We're talking about a fan base that cannot go one debate with any fan base without bringing up their conference. This overcompensation, I will never understand because I am from the city. I don't understand how an institution and a fan base could be so prideful of a conference in football when they contribute so little. In the past 30 years, these Smurfs have not won a Sugar Bowl, an Orange Bowl. Have they been to a college playoff? I don't think so. They got a Heisman? No. They got some bowl game wins. I mean, WKU does too. Shout out to my Tops. So an institution that has the same success as a Western Kentucky, a Louisville, thinks they're superior because of the conference they're in. Yet, these little boys don't even know who their quarterback is. It may be this guy from Incarnate Word, and they're going to need Jesus for this final game. They're going to need Jesus. But let me tell y'all something, bro. Ain't no one worried. Ain't no one worried about UK football. Ain't no one worried about UK football. UK football ain't worried about UK football. What's so sad about the state of Kentucky football right now is they've already hit their peak. What I've been saying since Lamar Jackson has left, Kentucky's peak win was beating Louisville with Lamar Jackson the year he won the Heisman. I've been asking for any Kentucky fan to prove me wrong with a better win, but you can't show me one. You can't show me one. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. And it's sad because Mark Stoops, even he knows he ain't got to do much. Bruh, he knows he ain't got to do much. Kentucky football has never been about winning. It's never been about winning the SEC. It's never about winning conference championships. It's never about beating SEC opponents. The only thing that UK cares about is beating Louisville. And the thing is this, if you don't beat Louisville, what do you have? And now that we got Brian Brom, Miller Moss at the quarterback, you really think some Incarnate Word? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look, I am probably the largest UK hater there is. And it's mainly not even the institution, great institution. Not even the players. The players are great. It's the fans. And every SEC team can say this with me. UK fans are the most delusional fan base on this planet. They'll be loud around Louisville fans, but I've never seen a UK fan say anything about his team when them SEC boys roll in. What do you say? Yeah, man, we almost beat y'all that year, man. Man, that ref. Man, that was a fumble. Man, that was a catch. I tell people, UK fans make the best history teachers. They will tell you everything about the past, not a damn thing about the future. Look, it's going to be a nasty season this year. I'm excited. Card's going to be nasty this year. And it don't matter if we end up going to the Big 12 after this, Big 10, SEC. Louisville don't care. Winning just means more here. No matter what conference you're in, the games are played on the field. You don't get an extra power-up bonus because of the conference you play. Now, that might play cute in the narrative of the news. I mean, hell, if I was getting paid by the SEC, you damn right I'd be talking about how great they are. What's up, Paul? But yeah, greatness means winning. And I'm ready to see great things. And if you were ready this year to see your team do great things, make sure you follow me, like and subscribe. Hit me